Hi, I'm Steve, and you're watching Gear Stuff and Things, and today we're going to talk about high gain hype. Stick around. Alright, so recently I've been involved in some conversations about high gain guitar tones. Most of these conversations have been online in different Facebook groups and here on YouTube, as well as a few interpersonal conversations with other musicians I know, and it got me thinking that maybe I should do a short video that kind of demonstrates some of the things that keep coming up in these discussions, and just kind of get a feel for what everyone else's opinion is on it. Okay, so the key question that comes up in these conversations, and really the most controversial thing associated with these conversations, is do all high gain tones sound the same? There's an argument for that in that as you increase gain, you lose some definition. At a certain point, do things start to sound fairly similar? So what you're going to hear is a simple riff with multiple amp sims used, and then at the end, we'll talk about it a little bit more, and that's it. But I'm going to leave most of it up to you. Alright, so is it all hype? High gain hype? Alright, so personally speaking, I do feel like at a certain point, a lot of high gain amps start to sound similar. They don't sound identical, but they sound similar. Of course, there are going to be little things about them that are different, little characteristics that make them unique in the high gain realm. If that wasn't the case, there wouldn't be so many amp manufacturers out there making different versions of high gain amps. They're all chasing a similar dragon, but they want their dragon to have a different tail. If that makes any sense. I realize that's a stupid analogy, but you get what I'm saying, hopefully, that they're all similar, but they're all different in a certain way too. As for the plugins I use today for this experiment, I feel like with a little bit of tweaking on each of these plugins, you can make them sound pretty much the same. On the same token, and the other side of it, with a little bit of tweaking, you can make them sound vastly different. They do have characteristics that lend themselves to having their own identity. That being said, I don't feel like one is particularly better than the other, and if given the weird life decision to only be able to use one of them again for the rest of my life, but I had no choice on which one it was, any one of them would work. Any one of them would accomplish the high gain thing and do it well. Adding to all this, and I realize we're talking about high gain for the most part, but the thing that blew me away the most in the whole thing was the clean sounds. The clean stuff in Abasi and Plini is awesome. It's great. It was the highlight of playing with all of these plugins. All right, so that about does it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are in relation to the amp sims used today. What's your take on the whole high gain hype thing? Is it a thing? Is it not a thing? Do things really sound that similar to you? Do they sound different to you? All of the things that we covered here today. I'd like to know what you think about it, what you're using to achieve your tone, if there's a certain impulse response that you go to, all those sorts of things. It's all subjective, it's all opinion-based, this is all taste stuff, but it's all very interesting. We all have our unique identities as far as guitar players and the tones we choose. So until next time, it's been me, it's been you. This is Gear Stuff and Things, same painting of a flower that was here in the last video. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit the button and hit that little notifications bell so that you will be notified every time a video goes up here on YouTube. If you'd like to support the channel further, I've included a bunch of links in the description to different things and ways you can do that. Take care.